Hi everybody, welcome to my Stardew Valley series, and we are on summer now. We're gonna get right into it, discuss the goals, and then we'll get right into the video. It's summer, and I woke up on the first day of summer, day 29, and got right to work. I started my morning hoeing my farmland in order to create my brand new summer crops. Summer is gonna be a big one, as I have a lot planned. My goals for summer are as follows: reach the desert, do a dive in the skull caverns, get another skill, maybe 2 up to level 10, maybe mining or farming, buy a house upgrade, donate 60 items to the museum, and unlock the sewers, and get a hatch dino. I decided to check my fruit cave this morning and found an apple. Only 2 more to go for the Fodler's bundle, though I'm suspecting I'll just decide to buy a sapling in order to guarantee I can complete it. I ran into town and grabbed a ghost slaying quest, which will grant me another prize ticket from the wizard. I hold out hope that they will actually be worth it at some point. I bought 1 tomato, 1 blueberry, 1 red pepper, 40 corn, and 146 melons. I need 5 gold star melons and 5 gold star corn. I also decided to purchase some speed grow while I was there for my melons. I purchased exactly 146 of that as well. I ran through town looking at the trash cans and then back to my farm. I spent the rest of the day planting and watering my crops and then hopping into bed. Day 30. I started my morning grabbing my fishing rod, checking my journal, and then immediately running back home when I realized I still had that quest for the wizard. So I reset mine levels 45, 55, 65, and 75 in the mines to look for ghosts. I completed the ghost challenge around noon and made my way towards the wizard. Along with the prize ticket, I was granted 750 gold. I spent some time fishing in the forest, river, and caught a dorado. I had never caught this fish before, so that was kind of cool. After a bit, I ran to Lewis to get a peach sapling. Sick. I then went fishing down at the ocean. I'm trying to get some of the summer fish today. I even caught a super cucumber. Really easily, which even my husband was in shock of. At 1 a.m., I made my way back home, planting my peach and selling off my fish. Day 31. It's gonna rain tomorrow, meaning if I play my cards just right, I can get almost all of the summer fishies. I got a letter in the mail from Lewis about collecting his purple shorts. This is not a goal of mine, and I don't really care, so I won't be doing it right away. I brought some wood, stone, and copper with me today. I wanted to head up to Robin's to make a silo. I went to check the task board, and Sam was flirting with me? Okay. Because Robin's wouldn't open for a while longer, I went to the beach, unlocked the eastern side, and went fishing, and caught, say it with me now, another lost book. I then remembered the possibility of catching the crimson fish, so I went for it. Lost it once, lost it twice, and gave up and walked away. I was on my way up to Robin's and spotted a worm spot. I hoed it and another lost book. I decided that instead of making a silo, I would get a coop, as I do have that dino egg that I really want to incubate. She said she'd start on it right away, so I decided to head back to the ocean. I was determined. I bought some stuff from Willie and went back to try again at the crimson fish. And with a trap bobber and a trout soup, I caught it. I fished a little longer at the ocean before heading up to the mountain lake. I'm really trying to get through all the summer fish ASAP. I sold off all my fish and went to bed. In the night, Mr. Key flew overhead and dropped mystery boxes? I'm excited to see what these do. I woke on day 32 to rain. If only the weather reporters in real life were this correct all the time. I quickly checked all the trash cans and found a bream, Joja Cola, and bread, one after another. I then spent quite some time at the beach fishing. I ended up catching the red snapper, which is one of the only rain fish that I needed to get. After getting a few more, I went to Willie's to get some bait. I decided I should knock out a few more important fish. First up, floor 40 for the ice pet, floor 100 for the lava eel. I got on the line and lost it just about as quickly, but don't worry, I did end up catching it. After that, I went back home and decided to destroy a bunch more trees on my farm to clear up some room. I made it to bed at 1:20 a.m. Day 33 was a good luck day, and that was reason enough for me to hit the mines. But first, I had something I wanted to do. I took the minecarts to town and checked the trash cans. I found an octopus in Clint's chest and accepted another ghost quest from Mr. Resmodius. I then realized I kind of needed to go to the traveling cart, so I did and picked up a maple syrup. I ran all the way back to Clint's and still got there at 10 a.m. to upgrade my axe. I then went to the mines, resetting mine levels to get the ghosts again. I was also looking for iron and killing dust sprites, as I did want to make more progress on sprinklers and I wanted the burglar's ring. I then get the yellow dwarf scroll. I couldn't remember if I had this one, to be honest. I also found my first mystery box and I was so excited. I also found a random chair. At 12, I ran home, put things away, pet Chio, and went to bed. I chose fighter for my profession. I hit mining level 6 as well. Day 34. A storm is coming, so I checked to see if I knew how to make lightning rods. I did not. So with that disappointment, I made my way over to Robin's to get a house upgrade. I ran into town shortly after to see if I could get another quest. There's something I'm looking for in that prize ticket thingy. I got a quest to kill 3 rock crabs by Demetrius. I also went to break open some geodes. I only got a tiger's eye. Oh well. We're making progress. I then went to the mines to find some of these rock crabs. How is it that when I don't want them, they're everywhere? When I do want them, can't be found. I gave up after a few hours and went to the wizards to redeem my ghost quest, and then made some progress clearing out rocks from my farm. I went to bed at 12. Day 5, it's raining. Well, actually, storming, but it's also Sunday, which can only mean one thing. Traveling cart. I only have $1,596 to my name, but I saw 3 things I wanted from that cart. Wine, an orange, and oak resin. I then cheated my way into the woods using the chair I got in the mines the other day, all just to get a wood skip and to watch a slime, well, do it? On my way out of the forest, I found, say it with me now, another lost book. I also got Jack Be Nimble, Jack Be Thick, which gave me +1 defense. I went rummaging through the trash, finding nothing, and then down to the beach to forage. I found an anchor from a dig spot, and then went fishing to accumulate enough gold to buy wine, orange, and the oak resin from the traveling cart. I personally really hate doing anything with tappers, so I don't usually do it. Instead, I pray the traveling cart will find something for me. I sold off my fish and went back, and then I went home to grab a bunch of the community center stuff, dropping off a frozen geode, a ghost fish, a pot for fish, a sea urchin, a red snapper, a sturgeon, a wine, an oak resin, an orange, a sunfish, a tilapia, a tuna, a wood skip, a fried egg, a fiddlehead fern, maple syrup, nautilus shell, summer forage, a cherry, and a wild plum. We have made so much progress already on the community center, it's incredible. Shortly after, I went to the salon to say hi to people and check my hearts with people. In the lead currently are Robin, Maru, Shane, Pam, and Jody. I still need to decide who to romance, so let me know in the comments below who you think I should. I finished my night out fishing in the ocean and made my way home to sleep shortly after. As I'm still a small content creator and I'm not quite at the sponsorship stage yet, I'm sponsoring myself with something I'm super excited to share with you all. My very own Stardew Valley apparel shop. If you're a fan of the game and want to show off your love for Stardew Valley and style, be sure to check out the shop. We've got everything from cozy tees, showing off your pets, to funny NPC moments. Check me out at Miss Miko Makes on Etsy. Your support means a lot. Day 36. I woke up the next morning to rain and made my way into town. I found a quest from Evelyn who wants a sunfish. And so while it was raining, I tried for 5 hours to catch a sunfish. Yes, my husband laughed at me. So I went down to the ocean and fished for the rest of the day before heading home at 11 p.m. On day 37, I woke up to a brand new house. Robin had finished upgrading it and I instantly moved my bed closer to the door. It's so nice to have sprinklers and not worry about watering. So I just head right into town. I checked the board. Willie is offering me some gold for some carp. Done deal. I also checked the trash before heading to the river and fishing up a sunfish that I went right to deliver to Evelyn. I then got a notification that a train was passing through, and I haven't actually gone to look at it before. I ended up getting 9 geodes. That's pretty sick. I was heading up that way anyway to go to the mountain lake to catch the carps for Willie. I caught all 5, went to Willie and gave it to him. I also went to Lewis's to get 10 mixed seeds. Still disappointing if you ask me, but I do see the new tea coming up soon, and I'm gonna need that if I'm gonna marry anyone in year 1. I went back to fishing at the river until nighttime. On day 38, I woke up to my dear old dad giving me $500. If only this was my reality. I made my way into town, pockets full of trinkets for the museum, checking the trash cans on the way. It happens. I get the trash can hat. After getting super excited, I calmed myself and headed over to Clint's. I broke open a bunch of geodes. I donated even more stuff to the museum. I decided it would be a great idea to head to the mines and grab a lava eel for the summer luau. I got a gold quality one. I then spent the rest of the evening fishing and climbed into bed. Day 39. I woke up this morning to so many melons. I put them in the shipping bin, planted some random seeds, then we made our way to the luau, said hi to a bunch of people. I always forget how many there are. And I chucked my lava eel in and crossed my fingers. Best response. After the luau ended, I decided to try to progress my foraging level a little and went around axing all my hardwood and some other boring wood trees from my farm. Day 40. With my pockets nice and full, I knew what I was gonna do today, but that's a surprise. Unless you can guess. Then I guess it's not a surprise. I chopped down some trees, grabbed all my wood and stone, and went to Robin's. Just kidding. I went to the community center and bought the vault bundle. Duh. We're going to the desert tomorrow. I then went to Pierre's to get some crops. I was gonna need, for the community center, a poppy, a sunflower, and some peppers? Honestly, I can't remember why I choose that. Back on my farm, I planted my peppers, and then I did actually go to Robin's. Oh yeah, I wanted a coop upgrade. Once I made it back home, I cut down trees and organized my chests a little more before bed. The bus was prepared on day 41, and for me, this is freaking great. I usually suck at getting to the desert in a timely fashion. I woke on a rainy day and grabbed a few of my crops ready for the harvest, including my lovely red cabbage. I remembered something I saw on the TV the other day about lots of shells and corals on the beach. So I went and did some beach foraging to up the stat. I then never checked it again during this shell coral frenzy, as I totally forgot. After selling that off, it was 10. I could finally go to the desert for the first time. I stopped by to see Sandy, nothing I really wanted. So I grabbed some coconuts, cactus fruit, and I even dug up a worm spot. And it gave me stone. I did a light little dive into the skull caverns just so I could feel some pain today. Went down a shaft, got to floor 11, and got a rabbit's foot from a serpent. Do you know how small that percentage is? It's a shame I already bought one from the traveling cart. I ended up making it to floor 13, and I was proud of myself considering I had a copper pickaxe. What am I doing? I went home and smelted a bunch of my ores all night. Day 42, I woke up bright and early and took a look through my mail. Nothing very interesting. I figured I should harvest a few crops that had already grown, like our hay and blueberry bush. I then went to the traveling cart to see if she had anything for me. Lucky for me, she had honey. So I grabbed that real quick. Shortly after, I ran to Marnie's and purchased a brown chicken named Petunia and a white chicken named Marigold. These are actually both named after chickens I've actually had. Petunia died pretty early, but Marigold made it through 3 raccoon attacks. Finally, I got a duck named Rose. I never had a duck. And even after all that running around, I still made it to the bus stop before Pam. But I wasn't going to take the bus. No. I was going to the mines to grind out some more ore, which I did for the rest of the day. I got 117 gold. I smelted some and went to bed. Day 43, some red peppers and corn are ready. I'll just set 1 hot pepper aside for George, 5 quality corn, and I'll go check on my coop animals. Aren't they just so small? I let them out to graze and went to check my fruit farm. Nothing interesting, so I just smelted more ores and went about my day. All this ore will come in handy soon, I swear. Heading into town, I pick up a quest to give Emily some quartz. Considering I already have some on me, I figured that would be an easy peasy quest. She took 5 hours to wake up. Whatever. I figured I got so much gold yesterday, I need more iron to keep up. So I went iron mining and got 120 iron. And I smelted ore, cut down trees for the rest of the day. Day 44, more peppers! I actually forgot just how many I got, to be honest. So you may be asking, oh gee, what did you do today, Splashy? Well, I sat there smelting all day. Day 45, my summer forage was ready. Harvested that, pet my chickens, and ran to Robin's, so I could move my house to basically the same spot. But at least I put my coop right next to the house, and moved the bowl, I guess. I also built a silo. I returned home and grabbed all kinds of geodes and treasure boxes and went to open them at the museum. I'm not quite sure how many I'm at now, but I do know I only have 10 days to complete the museum, and that has me worried. I then spent the rest of my night reorganizing my farm and moving stuff around. On day 46, we did some menial tasks. We cut down some wood on our farm, harvested some crops, and brought some stuff over to the community center. Then we used all the ores that we've been collecting and smelting to create 29 sprinklers. This was our plan for fall. Crops, and more crops. Day 47, peppers, chickens, and corn. Oh my. We harvested our crops, pet our chickens, got some eggs, and then spent today basically doing what we did yesterday, clearing the farm and placing down sprinklers and paths. I swear this will get interesting again soon. Day 48, I got to experience a new festival, or derby, I guess, the trout derby. It was pretty cool. Essentially, you get these prize tags when you fish up rainbow trout, and you trade them in for prizes. The prizes included a tent kit, 20 deluxe bait, 2 espresso shots, a quality sprinkler, 3 farm totems, and a bucket hat. Anyway, that was my whole day. On to day 49. I woke up to the notification of my steel axe being ready. Lovely. I'll be sure to head over there, but first I'm gonna pop over to Pierre's and pick up a buttload of radishes, since I don't have the time for anything else. So I ran home and started hoeing and fertilizing and watering and scarecrowing and torching my farm, placing the last torch just inches away from where I meant to place it and passing out. Today is the big 50, day 50. Today we picked some peppers like Peter Piper, went and purchased a barn from Robin's, and then ran to Clint's to crack some shit open and donate to Gunther. I'm currently at 52 items, which is insane. I need 8 more in 6 days, just a little over 1 a day. I can do that, right? and then decided to up my foraging skills as it was definitely farther behind than the rest. And I axed down a bunch of trees before calling it a wrap on day 50. Day 51, green. That's about it. All you gotta know, people be panicking, Evelyn thinks it's the end, Demetrius is out collecting samples, and Robin is pissed. And yeah, green. Day 52, same old. Grabbed my crops, checked on the chickens, went to Robin's, waited at Robin's. I don't know where she is, she never showed up, I don't know. Then I went fishing, hoping to get some treasure chests. We are cutting the museum close, and I'm gonna be real, it might not be possible. For me at least. We finished the rest of the night. Day 53, almost done with summer, guys. Now, fishing didn't help too much with artifacts and minerals, so I went to the Skull Caverns. I got 6 Omni Geodes and some mystery boxes. I mostly spent my whole day doing that. Nothing too interesting. Day 54, we got rain and a bunch of radishes. We harvested them all and then ran to the traveling cart to grab cloth. We also had to run and grab a cow, as we never actually did that the other day when we got the farm. Next stop was Pierre's to grab a pomegranate and an apple sapling. If I planned it today and nothing goes wrong, I should get 3 of each. I think. Hopefully. I then loaded my pockets full of goodies and got to cracking. Geodes, that is. I got 3 new items, so only 4 left. Nope. 3. Found a pearl back at home. Wait. 2. I got a glass of shard from a fishing chest. Wait. No, never mind. It's a lost book. After fishing the rest of the night, I only ended up with the 1 other artifact. Fingers crossed, I can get 2 more artifacts / minerals in 2 days. Day 55. The final batch of radishes are ready, so we get to picking. Upon checking our coop, our dino hatched. Yet another goal achieved. Woohoo! And I must say, this dino is adorable. I named him Harry after a very popular TV show that I used to watch, Harry and His Bucket Full of Dinosaurs. Today was spent checking for dig spots. 1 knitted me 3 clay. The bus stop was empty, the spot was empty. I turned to the dark side today, guys. I visited Reddit. Yes, I know, but I had to get these artifacts, so I went hoeing around in the mines. Well, you cute little slime. Why don't I take you home with... No. Hoeing around for artifacts, of course. And it worked out. A rusty spoon. And then it worked again. An ancient doll. We have all 60 now to donate them tomorrow, as it's already too late today. We also hit level 10 farming and took Shepherd. Don't worry, we will be changing this as soon as we have access to the profession changey thingy. Day 56. It's the last day of summer, and I have one thing on my mind. Getting to the museum. And we did. We donated all 60 items to the museum. Now, we won't technically get the key in summer, but I still count it. What do you think? Did we donate the 60 items and unlock the sewers? Anyway, we basically ran around doing random things, checking the traveling cart, getting wool and truffle oil, setting up a museum room in our house, donating what we have to the community center, and then heading to the best festival, the Moonlight Jellies. Now sit with me and enjoy this beautiful music for just a moment. We finished summer with level 10 farming, 7 mining, 7 foraging, 10 fishing, and 6 combat. We were able to do so much this summer, and I'm so proud of us. Looking back on our goals, we reached the desert. We did do a dive at the Skull Caverns. We didn't make it very far, granted, but we did do a Skull Cavern dive. Get another skill to level 10. And we did so with farming. I was kind of hoping to get level mining up as well, but that didn't seem to happen. We did get a house upgrade. We did donate 60 items to the museum and unlock the sewers. Maybe. It's up for debate, possibly. And we did hatch our dino. I am so looking forward to what the future holds in fall, but this is the end of summer. Goodbye!